Hi, I'm Yalun. This is my part 2 for video 2 presentation. Thank you for listening. So the video I chose is Don't Fence Me from option 1, and this is the story from Hannah Baird. And personal story can help you connect with the storyteller emotionally. The storyteller expressed the most enjoyable aspect is simply spending time with a friend, and her story really touched me. I feel sad because it reminds me my experience and has been isolated, and it stirs my emotion and relates to my past experience. So when I was 14, I came to Australia to study on my own and without my parents or any friends. So everyone at English Center School prefer to play with others of the same age. So because I'm really unfamiliar with the English and the new environment, so I find out it's really difficult to communicate with others. So I haven't spoken to anyone for 1 year. So this is my really harsh time in 2015. So however, I went to junior school, which is located in Bow Girl High School, and I made many friends there. So like talk with me and taught me English and helped me to rebuild my confidence. So listen to Hannah's story evokes my feeling, my background, and my experience inform my perspective. I try to comprehend the storyteller's background, gender, race, and ability. It helps me to imagine the challenge they need to face in social situation, and the strong faith shapes their lives and how they grow through self improvement. And I know from personal experience how lonely it can be feel marginalized. So I empathize more deeply when I hear this story and I have a stronger connection to those story. However, it still can be really challenging to fully comprehend their suffering because it particularly when we are because we are privileged and making difficult to truly understand what they have faced. So sometimes the story touch on aspect of identity or culture that I'm not familiar with, and it's hard to relate to our own experience to understand the real problems are facing. This is why I believe we need to constantly reflect on ourselves to better support and understand others. My listening practice has direct impact on how can I be educator, work with children with disability, and build inclusive environment for them. I would think of empathy to describe how I feel when I heard their story. My listening practice approach is unique in that I try to relate on my own experience to the story. I here to create the more inclusive environment and more positive attitude towards them. And being an educator requires progress through practices and reflection. And educator need to make sure they make every child feel included and valued and respected. And in the research, Warren, Valley, and Dixon mentioned that when educators treat children equally regardless of their disability, more positive transition will occur. And it helps educators to build stronger and more trusting relationship with children. Explore the way children feel comfortable by listening to story and create inclusive space where each child feel important. And educators seriously address the relationship between children by developing education framework and striving for a common word pedagogy. And we accept the normal and political challenge of learning how life in harmony and thrive from difference. We have the chance to consider the implement inclusivity in early childhood education. Thank you.